Hello everybody, this is Tenacious Earl, and I'm going to play another game here in the History Maker Baseball realm. It's going to be the second game of the doubleheader that was scheduled due to a rainout. It'll be the Royals at the Phillies, so this is game 2. The Phillies took game 1. I believe that was in 14 innings. 7-6. So let's get started on this game so we get it done. I have stuff to do tonight, and so we're going back to, again, this I've changed my setup here, so hopefully that suits everybody pretty well. I got to get it set up here just right. Okay, and so my inclination, I'm going to try to roll without the dice box this time and see how that all works out. And I'm going to get something to drink, so bear with me for a moment and change as I get ready to go here. All right. So some pre-game stuff to note before we take off. The intended starting pitcher for the Royals was going to be Ian Kennedy. However, the pregame rolls brought up game day injury. And the game day injury for, let's get this out of here for now. Game day injury for the Royals is Ian Kennedy being injured until further notice. So that is significant because the Royals don't have a whole lot of starting pitchers available to them early in the season. And even after digging through their last year's, what they did last year, I mean, Danny Duffy was used, I believe, in the previous game in relief. So they're pretty much shorthanded. So what we're having to do here is use Edinson Volquez on 3 days rest. That's basically all they're able to do at this point now. That's kind of tough because in real life they would have brought up somebody from AAA or AA even to fill that void. But in this case, we're going to do Volquez. Now, I've asked a few people, and both David from Baseball Demos and Steve Tower both suggested taking an inning away from the freshness. So basically give them 2 innings of freshness to start, and then doing 3 innings of semi-fresh and whatnot. I had some other thoughts too, but let's just keep it at that to keep it simple. It'll be Jeremy Hellickson for the Phillies on the mound. And let's see, no other. So let's see. Actually, yeah, because I had thought about doing Volquez semi-fresh, but we're just saying 3 days rest. So, let's see. Anything else that I wanted to go over? Okay, so they're both semi-harmonious. Neither got the role that they needed for that. Hi, David. So, we will start here with the Royals leading off. So also, here's one other thing. The wind is blowing in here in Philly in this game. So Citizens Bank Park is now for left-handers a normal instead of a semi-small, and is a semi-big for righties. Also, on the outfield drama results, if the lead die is black, reduce fielding ratings by 1. So I guess that means if we roll, when we roll the 3 and we go to an outfield drama, if the black die is the 1, for instance, on the, let's just show you real quick here. Outfield drama here is a 1-3-4. If we get to that, and if the black die is the 1, then we go to it. And as far as I can tell, there's only 2 outfield drama, and they're both 1s, so that settles that. Okay, so let's get. I'm still getting situated here. I had this game set up to roll today. I set up all the lineups and everything, but still doesn't mean that I can get going extremely quickly. Alex Gordon will lead off for the Royals here. Mike Moustakas will bat second, playing third. Gordon will be in left field if you didn't know. Lorenzo Cain in center. Eric Hosmer first base. He is hot. Salvador Perez catching, and he will be the cleanup hitter. I always use the fourth place, or the cleanup, the true cleanup hitter is cleanup hitter. Perez fifth, so Hosmer's cleanup. Perez fifth, Morales DH sixth, Orlando right field seventh, Infante second base eighth, and Escobar shortstop ninth. Against Hellickson, who is semi-star, flash, and control. And so let's get going here with Game 2 of this series. Your umpires, home plate, Doug Eddings, John Tumpane at first, Ryan Blakeney at second, and Sam Holbrook at third. And here we go. And there is a 2-3-4. And there's no runners on base. Is Gordon a hot batter? No. So that'll be a pop out to third base for the first out. Mike Moustakas now. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Yes, he is. That is long, and it is gone. That is a solo home run for Moustakas, and that's much like the last game started out. Although Paulo Orlando struck out to lead off, but Moustakas comes back with a home run in this game as well. So he is feeling good here to start this series. Lorenzo Cain, 1-4-5. Struggler, no. Not a struggler on the mound. That's a grounder to third base. 2 down will be Eric Hosmer. (1-5-5). Is he a home run king? No, he is not. That'll be a fly out to center. But the Royals do get on the board in the first. Mike Moustakas goes yard. So for the Phillies, let's go through their lineup. Cesar Hernandez will lead off. Freddie Galvis bats second and will be shortstop. Turn it down. Odubel Herrera center field. Michael Franco third base will bat fourth and clean up. Galvis, by the way, is the hot hitter. He has won the last 2 games in walk-off fashion for this team. Cameron Rupp catching. Peter Borges in right field. Ryan Howard at first. Ryan Howard will not be at first. He'll be DH. Manuel Burris will get the start at first base. And David Luff, could be Lowe. I should know, but I don't. So let's say David Lowe. He'll be in left field, and he will be the cold hitter. I don't know as he has ever. What? What's what?
That's there, and I didn't even make it.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, so we will lead off here with Hernandez. And a 1-5-5. Home run king, no. Fly out to center. It's funny, we just finished the last at bat with a 1-5-5 roll. So Freddie Galvis, 2-4-6. Control pitcher. He's semi-control with a dot, so that is the case. That'll be a grounder. Back to Volquez. Again, he'll be fresh for 2 innings. And here we go with Odubel Herrera. Phillies again playing catch-up in a game. 1-4-5. Struggler on the mound, no. That'll be a grounder to batting left. That'll be a grounder to first. And so it's 1-0 in favor of the Royals. And I've changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and use my box. I feel like it'll keep things closer together here. Perez leading off the second, 1-0. Royals on top. And it's a 2-3-4. So 2-3-4, no runners on base. Hot batter. Perez is not the hot batter. So it'll be a pop out to third to lead off this inning as well. Kendrys Morales. 3-4-5. I really need to open this thing up like this. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. Rupp is not iron. The batter Morales does not have a good eye. So that will be a strikeout. We'll go to the right now chart for the next batter, who will be Paulo Orlando. Pitcher is semi-hot, Hellickson. Batter is neutral. 4-6. Hot pitcher. He has a dot, so he is hot. Called third strike, and that will end the visitor half of the second inning. What I really need is I need something right up about here. Oh, I have an idea. Take a short break. Be right back. Never you mind. I have an idea. As they used to say in those commercials in the, I think it was the 80s, where there's a will, there's an A. Although this isn't really an A, this is just a... Alright, we'll see how this works out. I may have to make some minor adjustments as we go, but I think this will be quite helpful in order to provide me with a little more, speed things up in the long run. Okay. Oh, I just whacked the camera stand trying to get this thing settled. Okay. Why is it acting? Let's see. Okay, well, that will have to do for now. I don't know, can anybody see that? No, hey, that's even better. Out of sight, out of mind. It's called working behind the scenes. Okay, bottom of the second, it'll be Franco leading off for the Phillies. And it'll be against Volquez. And that's a 1-2-6. And a 1-2-6, why is this thing a little off kilter? 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Volquez is still fresh. We said he had 2 innings of that, so 1-2-6 lines out to second base for out number 1. Cameron Rupp. Hi, Larry. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Eager. Batter is semi-eager but no dot, so he does not get the single. That'll be a ground out to shortstop. With 2 down, it'll be Peter Borges. One, 3, 3. Is Borges a slugger? No, he's a scrapper. And a semi-scrapper at that. So that'll be a fly out to left. And 6 up, 6 down so far for the fighting Phillies. We'll go to the third. Omar Infante will lead off against Hellickson. Volquez will now be semi-fresh. We're taking an inning of freshness away from him for going on 3 days rest. But that will be in the bottom of the inning. This is Hellickson in this inning. 1-4-6. Flash. Yes, he is flash. That'll be a strikeout. And Infante does not have a good eye. Escobar. 3-5-5 is Hellickson is not a struggler and Escobar is not a champion, so that'll be and he's not a whiffer. He'll ground it to Cesar Hernandez, who throws to first for the second out, and here is Alex Gordon. And 4-6-6, not wild. Home run king or slugger. He is semi-slugger but no dot, so he doesn't get all of that one, but that will be a single. It will drop, and Gordon will stay put. If he were active, he would steal. Here's Moustakas, who got them on the board with the home run. Can he do it again? One, 2, 5. Struggler, no, Hellickson is not. Patient, no, he's not, and he is not a whiffer, so that will be a ground ball to third, which will end the inning. All right, bottom of the third, Ryan Howard will lead off DH this game. He will face Volquez for the first time in this season. Volquez again semi-fresh right now because he's going on 3 days rest. 1, 2, 5. Is he a struggler? No, he is not. Patient? Nope. That'll be and he's a whiffer. That'll just be a strikeout for Howard. So with 1 out, that's another 1, 2, 5, isn't it? Manuel Burris. Not a very good card. This is a homemade card. There's 1, 2, 4. Control pitcher. He's semi-control with a dot. Yes, so grounder to short. 6-3. And it'll be David Lowe. What? Two, 3, 6 equals foul ball. I don't get it. Oh, but the boycott 2, 3, 6 roll. I seem to roll it 4 or 5 times a game, and the excessive walks kill me. I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see. Well, I don't think I've hit it yet, have I? I haven't had a walk. Question, does anybody, is it David Lowe or David Luff? I'm thinking Lowe. So we'll say Lowe in this one. 2 outs and nobody on. Triple ones, ooh boy. Ace, Volquez is not an ace. Is Lowe a scrapper? He is. That'll be a double. And that'll be the first hit. How about that? This guy gets a hit and puts a runner in scoring position, but unfortunate for them that they didn't have that with a slugger or home run king up at bat. those triple ones. So here is Hernandez with 2 outs. 1-2-6. Fresh. Okay, semi-fresh without a dot. That would be a line out. Sad sack at the plate, no. That will be a single past the second baseman. It is low, as according to Larry Harris. And so with a 1 lead die, they can only advance 1 base unless they use a take an extra base card. And attempting the extra base would be a 1-4 chance. And with the hot hitter coming up, Galvis, they're going to sit tight. So first and third with 2 outs. And it'll be Galvis against Volquez. Triple sixes. Ace, no. Sad sack, no. Deep drive. This is glove. Glove check. Now, the Royals do have some outfield. They have some good players in the outfield. Let's see. The glove. Micro glove chart. This could be gone. This would be huge. What's going to happen here? It is a 5. That ball is gone. Home run for Freddie Galvis. 3-run shot. And the Phillies go up 3-1. As they think about sending low. And instead, Galvis comes through with the triple sixes. And that changes things quite a bit. Herrera now, nobody on. Bases are clear. Still 2 outs, 2-2-6. Is the batter hit by the pitch? Yes. So Volquez starting to show signs of being weary here. And they've used up a lot of bullpen in the last game, so got to be careful about that. Michael Franco. Now the Phillies, they are going to see if... well, let's see. It's who's behind the plate? It's a Gold. Okay, so Gold catcher. A 1-3 chance, 50%. They're going to go ahead with Franco here and let him swing away. Thought about taking a steal. Well, that was a weird one. 1-3-5. So this is going to be a umpire chart. Runner on first. We re-roll. The unusual result, 1-3-5. And there's 2-2. Respected umpire at third. He is semi-respected without a dot. So no, he is not respected. Umpires rule runner safe at third. So Herrera moves up. And the batter singles. Herrera makes the third, and the umpire must somewhat get it wrong there. And now Phillies are in great shape, and Royals are going to have to start looking at getting somebody up in the bullpen. They've used up so many. They're gonna stick with Volquez and hope he can get through this. Cameron Rupp first and third, 2 outs. And a 2-5-6. We'll go back to the main chart. Struggler. 5 have reached in a row. That means, yes, he is a struggler. 2-5-6. That's a walk. That will load the bases. And that will bring up Peter Borges with a chance to clear him and really put this game, put the Phillies in the driver's seat. Here's Borges with 2 outs. Two, 4, 5. Is he a hero? Borges is not a hero. That will be a pop out to second, and that is a huge out. Phillies managed 3 runs, but they could have had more. And we will go to the 4th inning. Now Hellickson will be semi-fresh. And we'll see how that suits the Phillies. Alrighty. Lorenzo Cain. That's a 1-2-5. It's tough to see, but is the pitcher a struggler? No. Patient, batter? No. That'll be a, and he is a semi-whiffer, but no dot. That'll be a grounder to third base. 1 out. Eric Hosmer, the hot hitter. 2-3-6. Here is that roll. Double control, no pitcher batting, no walk. There's your 2-3-6 baseball demos. Here's Salvi Perez. Two, 3, 4. Runners on base. Yes, there's plate drama. So let's dial up the old plate drama and let's see what happens. 1-2. Catcher iron. Rupp is not iron. So that'll be a ball. We go to the umpire chart for a runner on first. 2-6. Respected umpire at home. No. Batter doubles. Base runner breaks out. So the runner is safe. So that means that Hosmer will be able to make it home. And that's a double, an RBI double for Perez. And that makes it 3-2. And so with 1 out and Perez at second, we go back to the main chart for Kendrys Morales. There's triple twos. Sad sack, no. That is a double unless he's a home run king. He's semi-home run king with a dot. That is a home run, and the Royals come right back and retake the lead. Morales chalks one into the bleachers, and just like that, it is now 4-3. Kansas City on top. Going back and forth here at Citizens Bank Park. We got some triples rolls here to liven it up a bit. So Hellickson getting a little, he's now semi-struggler. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. That's a fly out to center for the second out. That will bring up Omar Infante. 2-5-6. Struggler, so he just got an out. That got him out of that role. Champion or patient, Infante is neither. This is infield drama. So it's outfield drama where we have to make some adjustmts. So that is a 1-5 on the infield. Shortstop iron. Galvis is not. So that is a batter is safe at first on an E6. If he had been iron, it would have been a 2-base error. And so here's Alcides Escobar. Hellickson could have used that out. Instead, Galvis boots it. 1-6-6. Hellickson's not a workman. A whiffer at the plate? No, he's not a whiffer. That'll be a ground out to third base. To end the inning, they get 3, and it's back to a 1-run lead for the Royals. And we're going to go to the experience chart to lead off the next inning. That'll be Howard, an icon, against Volquez, an icon. 2-6. Icon pitcher he is. Experienced with batter, strikes him out. And that's 2 strikeouts of Howard in the game. Here is Emmanuel Burris. Back to the main chart. 1-1-4 is Volquez fresh. He's still semi-fresh here in the bottom of the 4th, but no dot means we move on. Sad sack or patient? Yes, he is sad sack. Fouls out to the catcher, 2 outs. And here is David Lowe, who doubled and scored the first run for the Phillies. 1-6-6 workman. Yes, Volquez is a workman. That will be a single for Luff. He's 2 for 2. Or Lowe. I said Luff. was bad. Cesar Hernandez with a scrapper at the plate. They're gonna hold on. Neat. So again, against a gold catcher, I was thinking about maybe trying to steal. You know what? We will. We're gonna try and get low a stolen base. So that what we have to do is we have to roll the decider die. All right, he's got to go 1-3 against the gold Perez, and he gets it. It's a 3. So he will get to second base. And it's going to give Hernandez a chance to score him, maybe. There's a 1-3-6. Ace, no. Whiffer, cold. Semi-whiffer, but no dot. So this is infield drama. Let's see what happens. (4-4). Pitcher gold. Volquez is not a gold pitcher. So safe at first on an error, so the inning continues. E1. One base advance for Lowe, and Galvis comes up again. We know what he did last time. Volquez will try to get out of this jam. First and third, 2 outs. 1-4-5. Or wait, no, we have to go to the experience chart. My bad. So Volquez is an icon, and the Phillies are going to use another. So this is from the experience chart. They're going to use a coaching tip. Volquez is already icon. That will make Galvis an icon. So they'd love to get this run home from third. 4-6. Icon pitcher. Yes, he is. Sneak strike, 3 past. That will end the inning. So the battle of strategy goes the Royals' way that time. It is still 4-3. And we're going to the 5th. What do we got here? Well, we're past 30-minute mark. Hey, Jonathan. And if I didn't say hi to the Beatles eternally, I intend to now. So top of the 5th, Alex Gordon against Jeremy Hellickson. 2-3-4. Got to go back to the main chart for that. 2-3-4. Runners on base, no. Hot batter. Gordon is not hot. That'll be a pop out to third. He's had that roll before in the game. Moustakas, 1-for-2. He homered to lead off. Well, not to lead off, but with 1 out. 1-3-6. Hellickson's not an ace. Whiffer or cold. Moustakas is neither whiffer nor cold. Back to the infield drama chart. (1-5). Galvis is not an iron shortstop. That'll be a ground out. And with 2 down, we'll go to Lorenzo Cain. (1-4-5). Struggler, no. Grounder to third base. And Cain has grounded to third every time. So going to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Herrera against Volquez. Royals would love to see Volquez go 6 with a bullpen that's been used up quite a bit. 1-1-5, fresh he is. So this is the 5th. Still semi-fresh, barely, but no dot. Home run king or sad sack. That is not the case for Herrera. That'll be a single. And Herrera, they're going to get a little greedy here, and they're going to try the extra base roll with Herrera. So, got to roll the decider die first. Can't go, so he's going to have to hold it first. He's semi-active. We could have gotten to a 1-to-5 chance, but without the first dot, that's what I check first. So here's Franco. 266. Runner on first, thrown out. So that'll be a 1-3 pickoff, and that's unfortunate. For the Phillies, Franco still at the plate, 155. Is he a home run king? Semi-home run king, but no dot on the decider die. That is a fly out to center. And that is the second out, Cameron Rupp. 1-2-4, control pitcher, semi-control with a dot. Yes, that'll be a grounder to short. 1-2-3, that gives Volquez, well, it's not 1-2-3. Gave up a single, but faced the minimum that inning. That gives him a chance maybe to go into that 6th inning. And the Phillies feel the same way because they used 6 pitchers in the first game of this doubleheader. Hosmer against Hellickson. Hellickson still semi-fresh. 4-4-6. Is he a star? He's semi-star with a dot, so yes. Ground out to second base. And Hosmer is retired. Salvi Perez is 1 for 2 with a double. 2-3-4. No runner on base. Is he a hot batter? No, he's not. That'll be a pop out to third, and that's funny. Happened in the first time through the lineup for both of those hitters. And Kendrys Morales. 1-4-6. Flash. He is flash. That is a strikeout and does not have a good eye to counteract it. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Volquez has lost his freshness. He's going up against Borges. Any base runners reach, and they'll probably go to the bullpen to get him warmed up. Wild, no. Eager. Semi-eager with a dot. That will be a... Except he's a whiffer, so that will make a strikeout, and that's 1 out. Eager and whiffer. That selection that's eager, yes, single through short. It has a double... It has a secondary check to make sure that the batter isn't a whiffer. And if he is, it's a strikeout. So Ryan Howard. 1-3-5. And with the black, that means we go to the ballpark qualities. We'll see if the wind blowing in here today makes a difference. For lefties, it is normal. So let's see. 2-3 with a dot. Small ballpark. No, not today, and it would have been if it weren't for the wind blowing in. Fly out to right field. And so I was wondering if the weather... I've played so many games where I haven't had a single ballpark quality check, and sure enough, we have a weather effect, and it has a direct influence on this game. So Burris with 2 outs. 2-4-4 ace, no. Champion, no. He is a whiffer. That will be a strikeout, and Volquez does get through the 6th. We're going to go to the 7th, and both teams are going to get guys working in the pen. Let's see who is available. Hochevar worked an inning and a third. They will give him, and the Phillies will get David Hernandez warming up. So we're going to the 7th. They will stick with Hellickson for Orlando Infante Escobar, the bottom of the order. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No. Flies out to center. And we'll now go to the chemistry chart. Both teams semi-harmonious. Omar Infante. 1-6. Batting team dissonance, no. So that's a walk. Brings up Alcides Escobar. Two, 4, 5. Is he a hero? No, he's not. That'll be a pop out to second, and this will go to the experience chart. Hellickson is semi-icon. Gordon is icon, so let's see what happens here. 2-4 icon batter. He is an icon batter. Delivers a single just inside the baseline. And one base advance for Infante. And the Phillies are going to make the change to the bullpen here. Manager goes, shakes Hellickson's hand. He goes, oops, wrong column. 6 2/3, but it's going to be Hernandez to come in. He will have ace quality coming in for the first batter since he warmed up. And it is Moustakas. First and second, 2 outs. 1-3-6. Ace, and so Hernandez does have the ace. That is a strikeout. And the inning will be over, so no runs. Still a slim 1-run lead, 4-3 for the Royals as we go to the 7th inning stretch. So the Royals will use Volquez as long as they can get him here. He's done pretty well. It'll be low leading off. 3-4-6. Is Low eager? No, he is not. That'll be a walk. Royals will go to the pitcher's mound and give Volquez ace quality. So here's Cesar Hernandez. 1-1-3. Is he an ace? That is a ground out to first. That will be a double play because he is an ace. Gave him the ace quality. That will be a 3-6-3. And man, that worked out especially well for the Royals. Now it's Galvis. And so here's Galvis with 2 outs. 1-1-3. I assume you can give ace qualities, but that time he's not an ace this time around. Slugger. He is semi-slugger, but no dot. That'll be a single. Unless he's a sad sack or home run king, and he is not. That brings up Odubel Herrera. And that is... Now they're going to give Volquez one more batter here. Demo says you can give ace, you can't give fresh. I was pretty sure of that. But, all right, so here we go. It's Herrera, 1-4-5. Struggler, he is not a struggler. That'll be a grounder to first base, and he will take it to the bag himself. And Volquez goes 7 innings, and I think that will be it for him. I'm going to go ahead and remove him right now. Okay, so it'll be Hernandez taking another inning of work here against Lorenzo Cain. 1-2-6. Fresh. Hernandez is semi-fresh with no dot. Kane is not a sad sack. That will be a single. And that brings up the hot-hitting Hosmer. Royals are going to try to keep this thing going here with a right now card, which means we go to hot versus cold. Pitcher is cold because he gave up a single. Oh, and the Phillies are getting, let's see, they're going to have to get James Russell, who is pretty abysmal, but they're going to get him warming up. All right, so the Phillies could respond, and they will. Since Hernandez is cold, they're going to give him a pep talk, which will make him neutral. 1-1, cold pitcher. He's not cold. That will be a fly ball to shallow right, and that's the first out. If they had not done that, that would have been a fence shot for Hosmer. So now Salvi Perez. With Kane at first. 1-2-5. Struggler. Hernandez is not a struggler. Boy, if we'd brought in Russell at this point, that would have been gone. Patient at the plate, no. That'll be a grounder to third, and that will be, wait, except if he's a whiffer, and he is a semi-whiffer with the dot, that will be a strikeout, and that gives the Royals life here as Morales comes to the plate. Would have been a double play if it hadn't been for the whiffer quality. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Rupp is not iron. Good eye at the plate, no. That'll be a strikeout, and it will send it to the right now chart for the bottom of the eighth. Still 4-3 Royals. And they are going to be going to the bullpen as Volquez is spent all the heck. He went 7 innings and 7 good innings at that. Gave up 3 runs, but had a really good go of it. Now, because we go to right now, Hochevar comes in as normal, I believe. I don't think you can maneuver off the chart just by that, by the right now chart. But what you can do is you can get somebody off of a cold if you wanted to get them off cold. But Franco is neutral and Hochevar is neutral. So here we go. Pitching change overrides right now, so we don't use the right now chart. We go back to the main chart for Franco. And Hochevar will be ace for this roll. 2-5-6. Is he struggler? He is not. Champion or patient at the plate? No. Go to infield drama. We had a chance for outfield drama to have some adjustments, and we have yet to have an outfield drama check. 35. Third baseman, iron. Moustakas is not. So that'll be a routine ground out for the first out. Royals trying to get a split of this doubleheader. Trying to get Hochevar to give them the hold here and work it over to Wade Davis. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Davis pitched the first game. Cameron Rupp. I can't read my own handwriting there. Oh, triple threes. Oh, no. Utility or sad sack. He is neither. That is a... Is he a home run king? No, he is not. That'll be a triple for Rupp. And the tying run is at third. And it brings up Peter Borges. Decide or die is yes. 3-4-5. Perez is not an iron catcher. Borges does not have a good eye. That is a strikeout, and a big one at that. And we'll go to the right now chart for Howard. Hey, Al. And so right now, and Howard is, surprisingly, he isn't cold. He got a fly out the last time. But Hochevar is hot, so they're going to use their other pep talk here. They want to see if they can get Howard some help here. So he's not cold. He's neutral, but now because of the pep talk, he becomes hot. So both players are hot. 2-5. Hot batter. Yes, he is. Rips a pitch into right field for a single, and that will bring in the tying run. And Howard somehow manages an RBI. And that brings up Emmanuel Burris. And let's see. They're going to pinch hit for Burris. Darren Ruff. That'll go back to the chart. Main chart for Ruff against Hochevar. Hochevar gives up the tying run, and here is Ruff. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, neither. Infield drama again. Four pitcher gold. Nope. Safe at first on an error, and the inning continues. That is what, the second error on otherwise good fielding Royals team, and it's David Lowe, who is 2 for 2 with a walk, with runners at first and second with 2 outs. There's 2-5-6 again. And it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same thing. Infield drama. I feel like a broken record with the infield drama stuff, but it's the way it goes sometimes. 4-5. Shortstop iron. Escobar is not. 4-5. But in time, so that is going to be a 6-3. That will end the inning, but they pick up a run. And it would never fail that a game would go extra innings when I don't have enough time to play an extra inning game. So the Phillies, they're going to have to go to the bullpen, and they're going to go to Gomez. And he is not going to have the full ace quality because he was not warming up. Hernandez went to... Okay, so it'll be Paulo... and Ruff is playing at first base now. He's stoic, I believe. I believe that's his only trait. So here we go. Orlando leads off the inning against Janmar Gomez. 1-3-6. Ace. Well, he is semi-ace with a dot, so that will be a strikeout. 1 out. Omar Infante. Yes. Two, 4, 6. Control. Yes, he is control. That'll be a ground out to the pitcher. I don't have time right now. I'll look in a minute. And Escobar. 2 outs. 4, 4, 6. Star on the mound. No, he's not. Sad sack, utility, or patient. He's semi-utility with a dot, so that is a yes. Called third strike, and Gomez sets him down 1-2-3. And he'll go to the bottom of the 9th. they're gonna go to Chen-Ming Wan. He pitched an inning and 2/3, but we're gonna assume that he's got enough stamina to get this inning under his belt here. Leadoff hitter for the Phillies. So Hochevar went 1 inning. Everybody is tired in this game right now. It's been a long day. And here's Hernandez. 3-5-6. Are they the same? No, Hernandez is a switch hitter. Utility or sad sack? Neither. Singles. Leadoff single for Hernandez. Brings up Freddie Galvis. And they're going to use their last one for a hit and run. 3-3-5. Wild. No, he's not wild. Sad sack, no. That'll be a single to right and a stolen base. Single to right, and runner will advance 2 bases because they were on the go because of the hit and run. And plus, Galvis will get a stolen base, and they're going to walk Herrera intentionally to load the bases. So it's going to be infield in and everything. And Wong is struggling here. Bases loaded for Michael Franco. Phillies are out of moves as far as strategy goes. But the Royals have plenty, and they will go to they're going to go to the manager experience. Franco is a semi-prospect. Wong is an icon. They want to get a quick strikeout here, potentially. 1-6. Icon pitcher he is. Fool's batter and to swing it inside pitch, grounder to short, and that will be well, the infield's playing in with the, let's see, lead die of 1. Bases, double play, runner out at home. There you go. That will be a 6-2 and a, what's it called, a 6-2-3. And everybody moves up as Franco, everybody except for Hernandez, he's thrown out at the plate. Double play, so now 2 outs. They'd rather face Borges. They will intentionally walk Cameron Rupp to get to him. And so that worked out very well for the Royals, at least up to this point. And here is Borges with 2 outs. And Wong looking to get out of this. If this does not work out, if they don't score here, I'm going to have to shut off the video and we'll have to pick it up somewhere else, some other time. Here we go. Borges against Wong with 2 outs and runners loading all the bases. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Yes, he is. It's his first inning work. That is a strikeout, and how about that? The Royals get out of it. Back-to-back singles and an intentional walk and a double play ball that gets the runner at home. Plus, you get Borges to strike out, and we're going to have to go to extras. It is 4-4. All right. So this game is not over by any stretch, and if there was a way to throw a die that would have said Wong would like bean Franco just to get the game over, I would have all but thrown it. But we don't do that in this game. We just go ahead and keep it going. So that's where, oh, I didn't realize this thing was tilted off the reservation. I'm sorry, guys. Nobody mentioned, but that's okay. Now I have a key learning, so that will help. But yeah, I'm sure you guys, sounds like you guys have trusted my But I'm gonna have to shut this off. So give me a second here as I turn this a bit. Somehow the extra inning games have been coming strong for this, and so I don't know. The skeptic in me wonders if that may be a mechanism of this game, is that you end up getting a lot of closer games than you realize. Maybe a little bit of the luck factor of this game that just plays out. But I don't know. We'll see. I have to play a lot more games to really decipher that. But we're going extras, and I don't have time to do that tonight. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back at some point here, either later tonight, or maybe tomorrow night to finish this off, or I'll finish it off online. I'm not sure. So thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night, and take it easy.